Hey guys, it's Jordan. I know I'm your Wednesday guy, but I'm here on Saturday. So, welcome back to Color Me Trans, or welcome to Color Me Trans if this is your first time. Um, it is roughly 6:15 in the morning, so excuse my roughness here. This week's topic is do you feel as important, heard, valued, and equal to our white trans counterparts? If so, why or why not? Um, no, I don't. And this is coming from a personal standpoint here, not speaking in general for trans people of color. This is just one trans person of color or person of color in general. No, I don't. And my explanation for my answer is nobody is equal. As much as we want to be equal, as much as we fight for equality, or as much as they claim that we are equal, we are not, and we never will be equal. As a trans person of color, and an example I can throw out, and I know that I have raved and yelled about it in previous videos and previous videos on my personal channel about how I've personally have submitted pictures or tagged pictures or done whatever the Instagram page wants you to do to get, posted on their page. And I basically have just been looked over, ignored, or given, a very generic response, but, still not being posted. And that bothers me a lot. And I mean, I don't. Do I want to claim race? Yes. But, like, my self esteem thinks other things are factors as well. I'm not that as good looking as other guys, or I'm not as far into my transition as other guys, or I don't have surgery yet, but that's getting off topic. To answer the questions, individually, um, do I feel as important um, in the community, in the trans community as a whole, or even in the LGBTQ community as a whole? Do I feel as important? No, because I am, a minority. And minorities typically seem to get overlooked, and that's the way society has always been, and society will continue to follow that pattern, whether old generation, new generation, is gonna happen. Do I feel it's heard? I try to reach out to people, um, give advice when I can, and take advice from people who are willing to give. do I feel as heard in the community as a whole? No, because I still get looked over and ignored, me personally. And as far as that as a whole, as far as the trans people of color community, do I feel it's heard equal? Yeah, I do. Um, because those are mainly the ones who are interacting with me on a daily basis, who keep in touch with me, who want to ask questions, or who are willing to give advice, on certain things. What's another question? Do I feel it's valued? Yeah. I say I feel it's equally valued because to me, I'm worth, you know, well, you can't even name a price. I'm priceless. Like, that's me. That's me personally. As far as trans people of color in general, are they as valued as our white counterparts? No. Why? Because there are so many trans people of color being murdered or committing suicide, and we're not hearing about it. The media is failing to put coverage on it, or if there is coverage on it, they're purposely misgendering us or calling us names or, just derogatory things. So speaking for trans people of color as a whole, in my opinion, no, we're not as valued as our white counterparts. Or as equal. I'll just put those two questions together. No, I don't think that. So that was basically a no across the board to answer the question. That's all I can say, really. I'm not trying to make anybody mad or get anybody yelling at me or saying I'm wrong or this and that. It's my opinion. I know I have a lot of trans guy friends who are white. In my group that I go to a trans support group. Pretty much, maybe 98% of them are white, and the other 2% is me, the only black guy there, and there's probably 2 Hispanics, but that's about it. We get along just fine. I'm actually going to. I have group today at like a few hours. I'm going to ask them the same question, and I'm going to see how they respond, and I will let you guys know the answer because I'm curious to know, and I'm sure my therapist will be curious to know the answer too. Until next time, 2 weeks from now, I shall see you guys laters.